All right, so today's question of the day comes from FS Soh. FS Soh asks me two questions. Number one, do people talk about ASVAB in boot camp? And what was my ASVAB score? My ASVAB score, if I can remember correctly, was 75 or something like that. And the second question was, should FS Soh go for the Nuke program, in my own personal opinion? So, do people talk about ASVAB scores in boot camp? Yes, for social reasons, anything particular. Now, if you want an award, that's a different story. Link to the video down below where I talk about, the title is like the truth about ASVAB. That has information about that. I made it a while back. So second question, should you go for the new program? In my own personal opinion, yes. And the reason is, to share with you a little bit about me, when I was in the DEP program, I signed in as a logistics specialist, LS, right? And later on, I found out about MCs, mass communication, and they'll deal with, like media, making newspaper, videos, photography, and stuff like that. And as you can clearly see with my YouTube channel, I think I would have been pretty good. And that's what I wanted, right? And I called my recruiter, and I was like, hey, I want that. And my recruiter basically, looking back now, he lied to me. He said, well, if you want that, they basically want you to stay for 20 years, and I know you only want to do 4 years and out, and it hasn't been available, and it's not going to be available anytime soon. So he basically flat out lied to me, and I didn't know that, right? There wasn't anyone making videos like me that just kind of shine the light to the darkness. So, and the reason why I say that is every now and then, I say to myself, what would my life been if I was an MC? I wanted to be MC, and now, I don't want to cross-grade. It's kind of too late for that. I'm trying to do a short amount of time and get out. And so I occasionally think about the what-if factor. And that's what I want you to avoid, the what-if factor. What if, let's say you chose, instead of going to the Nuke program, you decided, let's go be an LS, right? And you become an LS, and you just think about, man, what if I was a Nuke? What if I just pushed myself and I achieved, being a nuclear program or whatever, and you just worked on the nuclear stuff? How cool would that be? And you just think about the what if factor, and that's what I want you to avoid. Now, when you are in the new program, let's say it's not for you, could you drop out and be re-rated? Yes. Now, could you be re-rated into something you don't like? Yes, that has that potential if you're not given any other options. So that's one side. That's the con of the things. The main thing that I want you to avoid is the what if factor. Okay, and just to give you a rough idea of, a buddy of mine, he's in the Nuke program. He's a real smart dude, and he posted a Facebook picture one day, and he said, man, I have these 3 problems, and this one problem took me 3 hours to complete. He was a real smart dude. So I don't know exactly what the Nuke program does, how much workload or study stress it has, but I know it is stressful. I know it is it's a difficult thing to get into. Not everybody is cut out for it. So in my best personal opinion, if you are interested, try to avoid the what if factor, try to go for the best program out there, and go for the new program. That's my own personal recommendation. All right, so I hope that helped. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.